Okay, the last bit of BTS. Okay, so I was P1 and I didn't know where I wanted to stand in the whole building, and so I was like, okay, if you were at KCON, you know that there was a front of the stage. Even though they said that there wasn't because it's a circular stage, there was a front of the stage, which is the side that, you know, the artists, because we went to the first night, you can tell which way the artists were facing most of the time. And so I was just like, where is that side? Because I want to stand on that side when I see BTS. So what happened was, I got my P1 ticket, right? And then literally right after red carpet, I went straight. So I haven't eaten since like 8 o'clock this morning. And then it's like 8 o'clock. It's like about almost 8 o'clock. It's like 6:30, you know? So I was like, I literally haven't eaten. Like, all I had was like a damn bagel in the morning and a cookie from Subway. And so I was like, what the flip? I'm so hungry. But I was like, I can't not go because people are lining up already. And so P1, we had to line up around the back of the building, and so we didn't line up where everybody else was, which was awesome. Thank you, KCON, for doing that. So much more convenient for us. But anyway, so I got my P1 ticket, and then I went, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like, there's a big ass crowd of people standing here inside the stadium. And I was like, this is probably where the front is. That's why there's hella people. So I was like, man, so the night before, G-Dragon came down on the stairs, and I was like, that's where I want to stand, you know, is where the stairs is, where G-Dragon came down, because I was like, maybe other artists will come down that same damn stairs. But no, there was hella people there already. There was probably like, in P1, just in that area, there's like hundreds of people in there. There's like 100, literally 100 people in there, and I was just like, you know, like, that's way too much, you know, and I was like, I can't deal with that. And I'm not even close to the stage. I'm so short. I'm 5'1". Like, you got to be kidding me. You know, like, when you're in P1, it's probably like the best and the worst seats in the whole building, because the stage is so tall that you can literally, when they go up on stage, you can't see anything. Like, you're probably able to see, like, from here up of them performing. You don't even see the performance, and so it sucks. That's what sucks about it. But then you are real close to the artist, so you gotta weigh it out, you know. For some reason, I didn't think about that, and so anyways, so there was a section that I wanted to be in, but I couldn't, you know. And so I was like, well, I could, but I was like, I'm not gonna be able to see anything because I'm so short. So I was like, whatever. So I just went around to the other side. And so when I went to the other side, there was like this rail, and there was a lot of people standing there already, but I think there was like probably like enough space for like 1 or 2 more people. And then man, like, shoot, I'm gonna just tell you this too, because this is about my P1 night with BTS. Like, there was this girl, right, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't stand there, you know. And I was next to the rail by the stairs, and I was just like the rail was like, I was just standing there, and there was like bags and people, you know, everywhere, and she was just like, I'm sorry, but you can't stand there. And I was like, whoa, like, I did not like her tone, you know. And I was like, we're both P1, so I was like, okay. So I was like, well, why can't I stand here? And then she was just like, because I'm saving this spot for 2 of my friends. And then I was just like, well, you know, like, where are your friends? You know, like, they should be here. And I was like, I'll make room if they come, because other than that, then first come, first serve, I'm here, you know. Like, they cannot take this spot because they're not physically here, and I'm here physically, so I'm gonna reserve this spot for me. And then she was just like, she kind of gave me this look like, who do you think you are, you know, this look. And then this other Korean mom, she was there, and she was like, yeah, she's like, that's not fair, you know. She's like, you can't save spots for people. She was like, if you save, she's like, your friends are not here physically, you know, so you cannot save spots. It's first come, first serve. We all paid the same amount for P1, you know. And then I was just like, yeah. I was like, I agree with her, you know, like, we all did pay like $300 to stand here. So I was like, I'm not going to be courteous and let, you know, you tell me what to do, you know, like, they're not here, so I'm gonna stand at this damn rail. Damn, girl. Ooh, that girl, she flipping hated me though, because she was staring at me all night, like, staring me down, giving me dirty looks. And I was like, I don't give a fuck who you are, like, girl, I literally don't, you know, like, just turn around. She was a white girl too, pretty short, not that pretty. That's all. That's in my opinion. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, so where I was standing was next to the rail, because I was like, I just want to be somewhere, and I was really tired actually, because I was hella trying to recover from KCON day 1, and then walking all day doing all this BTS crap. Why do I keep saying crap? It's not crap. I was doing all this BTS stuff, and I was just so, like, the waiting in line was always the longest. You know, you're always waiting in line for like 3 or 4 hours before you can only go to an event that lasts 30 minutes or something. So I was just tired, and I was like, I'm gonna stand next to this rail so that if I get tired I can lean on it, and, you know, whatever, it's fine. The best damn spot in the whole damn stadium. I'm gonna tell you why, okay? Because this was the rail where the K-pop artists enter and exit, okay? They enter and they exit here, okay? So it was the best spot in the world. I mean, although you probably couldn't see the performance as great, like, that not even matter, because, like, there's so many screens around the whole stadium that you could just look at the stadium, like, the stadium screens, and it was totally fine. And so it was awesome, because then when they, oh my gosh, like, oh, I was just so, like, I did not know that that was where it was going to be at, you know. So then this other girl that was in front of me, she was just, like, looking around. We were waiting for, like, an hour and a half or 2, and we were talking about BTS and stuff, because that's, like, the only group I know, you know. And she knows BTS. Her group was probably C and Blue, I think, her bias group. But mine was BTS, and that's, like, all I know, besides, like, a little bit of Girls' Generation. But, so we were talking about BTS the whole time, and then, like, we see, like, P3, P4, P5 people start coming in. We're like, whatever, you know. And then she turns around, and, like, I'm looking at the stage, and she's looking behind. We're talking like this, and she's looking at me, past me and stuff. And behind me was lots of curtains. You know, there's a lot of curtains, and she was just like, oh my gosh, I see BTS. And I was like, where? You know, like, where? And she was just like, behind you, you know. And then I looked, and then it's like curtains, you know, but the curtains, like, that come together, but there was, like, a gap, you know, so I literally saw, like, V and, like, J-Hope and Rap Monster, like, people are, like, just, you know, they're just, like, talking to each other, trying to fix their stuff, trying to put on their mics and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god. Like, I see BTS again. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I get to see them again. And then I was pissed at the same time, because I was like, if that's BTS right by the curtain, that means they're going first tonight. So I was hella pissed, because I was telling this girl, I was like, man, I really hope that BTS does not go first, because if they do, then, like, all the stamina and all of the energy that I put forth, you know, is going to go to the beginning of this concert, and then I have nothing to wait for at the end of the concert. You know, I literally have nothing to wait for, because I'm only here for BTS. And then when I told her that, I was like, if BTS is right there, and getting ready, that means they're going first. And she was just like, oh, yeah. She's like, I'm sorry. And I was just like, oh. Dude, I was just so sad. Like, I was happy that they were coming out, and then I saw them, you know. But I was just so sad, because I was like, shit, because all my energy is gonna go, like, for right now. Like, I literally gotta pump myself up before they come on stage. And so she was like, oh, it's like BTS is coming out. And so turn, and BTS is coming out, and everybody's just like, woo, you know, because all of us that are standing by that rail, there's probably about, like, 50 of us standing at this rail, and then, like, another, like, 50 people behind us. And we were just like, woo, you know, like, yeah, BTS. And they didn't respond to us, because I think they were trying to get into, like, stage mode, you know, so they were just kind of, like, looking down and just, like, going straight, walking forward, straight, real fast, right under the stage, because they're about to pop up, you know. So that was pretty awesome. And then they came back down, and so after they performed, well, they performed a few songs, and then they performed I Like It, and they split up. So then our side, we got J-Hope, and J-Hope was just such a sweetheart. Like, I post a video of the image I got. I will put the video of the image I got of J-Hope right now. Yeah. So anyways, man, it was awesome. We had J-Hope on our side, and then we had Jungkook too. But anyway, so after they were done performing, they came down the stairs, and you know, they high-fived us. You know, I'm at the damn rail. Like, I'll show you a picture of when Sarah and I were standing on the rail, which will be now.